Well, it's February, and it's that time again, and that time of year to revisit the worst closing ever. This is a story with a lot of twists and turns, and it couldn't have happened without expert guidance from the real estate agent, the mortgage loan officer, and the closing attorney, and maybe a couple of judges here and there. So sit back, relax. I'm going to go through this story. It will be multiple parts. I promise I will get to the end. It will take multiple parts. It will be worth it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So it all started in June when the sister of one of our past clients called us from New York, and she needed to sell her home. Now she then informs us that her ex-husband is still living in the home, and he hasn't let her in the house inside in a couple of years. And she's working in New York and not really worried about it. But his name's not on the loan, and they owe more on the house than what it'll sell for. So that makes it a short sale. However, he is on the deed. All of these things will be important as we go through this. So it's a short sale. He's on the deed, so he has to be involved. They're getting a divorce, and they don't get along. But wait, it gets better. So after we look at the deed, we see that her name's not even on it, even though she's on the loan. And now you may be wondering how that's possible, that you can be on the loan and have no ownership interest, or have no ownership interest in the property. Seems he had forged her name off the deed, signed his deed over to a relative that he had created a trust with, and canceled the security deed, or the bank's interest in the property. This is not allowable. Well, then he turned around and he sued the large national bank for $1 million, saying that they had committed fraud. And fraudulent inducement, fraudulent misrepresentation, and entrapment and non-disclosure, resulting in deprivation of grantor's property by grantee, blah, 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 a bunch of legal jargon that he made up. And so this is where we're at, where we begin our story, is trying to unravel this whole process. So the problem with all of this is, as you can see, there's a whole lot of issues that just came up right from the beginning. These are things that you need an attorney to unravel. You've got to have a lender that can look and know, and a real estate agent that can look and know and identify these problems right up front. What if this was your money? What if this was you trying to buy this house, and all of a sudden we run into these problems? The story's going to get more interesting, I tell you. I'll assure you of that. So just keep watching, and the next part will be up shortly.